Hello, guys. It's your boy. We're back again with a nice update. So, I actually made a couple big mistakes, all in a very short time period. To begin, I took my first trade. It was a buy up here. I had it set up, I had the thought process, I had the entry, was monitoring it, and then my dad asked me if I wanted to go play pool with him. So I knew I had a trade open, but I still decided to leave the house and try to monitor it on the phone. And that didn't feel good. But either way, I went and it was going well, but it ended up hitting stop loss. And then shortly after, this is where the first big rule break was. That trade hit stop loss about right here. I entered again right here and got faked out and immediately hit a second stop loss. And that one was me pressing the button on my phone at a pool hall. We just can't be doing that. I wanted to record entries on the computer, and I'm realizing now that I was trying to make time, like when I left for breakfast and had to monitor it. I need to, if I'm gonna take a trade, I need to be at my house the whole time that I'm taking the trade, or I'm not gonna be able to be doing this series the way I want to. And also, I don't like trading on my phone anymore either, because like on the phone, you get to see like this much, of price action. When in reality, this could look like this when you really can see all this and get a lot more data. But the reason you don't see anything on my screen right now, and also I'm locked out, but I locked myself out for 2 hours, but I just had a really long phone call, so I was talking about everything. It was a good talk, but I locked myself out because of the back-to-back losses on the same setup and just realizing I need to take a break. We'll wait till London, maybe try again, maybe not, but also realizing that I have been kind of forcing setups because I realized here, we'll take this off. Also, so what happened was I had the video. I'm getting sidetracked. I had the videos recorded, but I also was realizing how much space these videos are taking up on my computer, and I only had 5 gigabytes in the cloud, and I was already at like 3. So I started trying to clear out my storage, and I accidentally deleted all the videos, all of the videos for the setups for today. And I had cleared my chart, and I was going to talk about the importance of clearing your chart and getting a fresh start when you may be on a losing streak or tilted or new sessions. So I had cleared my chart, so I don't have any of the history. Yeah, but I did draw this for y'all. This is my current chart setup. I'm just kidding. Let's go ahead and get that out of here. But so what I realized was I've been thinking that this week was going to be super green for gold, even though in hindsight, obviously this is a very bearish chart we're looking at. Even though this has been great, it might be time for gold to sell down a little bit. So what I realized after clearing this chart was that, okay, this is obviously still very bearish. If I take this high right here and would have just still been looking for sells and was looking for sell entries and drew it from this high to this low yesterday, look what we would have saw when I thought that this was bull setups. It hit the 38.2 perfectly and rejected, and now we're looking to break this low, potentially break this low and break this low and have a huge sell-off to the downside. We could see this go 3,700, 3,500, all the way down to 33, like my friend was talking about. Like, this gold could seriously dump to some really, really, really low lows. We're talking August 25 lows. So at the moment now, I think that sometimes you just get out of tune with charts, or you have a predetermined bias, and taking a break, maybe resetting your chart, gives you a new outlook on the market. Because the market is the market and it's in front of you, but it really is about how you interpret it. So now I see, especially after today, this thing, whether it wants to turn around or not, and then it's chop, and we're going to be waiting for it to exit this little area that it's in. This whole little box right here has been cooking me, and I've been cooking myself on it because I probably could have made some money on sales. But right now the new bias is looking for sales, but we're going to really wait for a good setup. My first major rule break on this account was trading on my phone on the same setup outside my house. But I did slap myself on the wrist and lock myself out. And we have $206 to work with for London session / New York session, and I will not change this. That is just what I have. So I could even change my risk up to $100, 150, maybe cut a loss early, or if it goes in green, try to secure break even or start to chop this away to where I have 150 for 2 more trades if need be. But in hindsight, I am still very happy with myself compared to my most recent performances, because through all the losses and the chop suey that's been going on, we're only down $400 on the account. So it could be very much worse. This account's staying alive. I am working on discipline. My executions have been decent. We were just wrong, just straight up wrong. So stay tuned. We are going to keep working on doing better, and we're going to look for some more setups, but we're going to try to take some more high quality setups and make sure that we're staying in tune with the trend. Because I think that if this sells off really hard, it should come up and provide us a pretty nice sell entry. So yeah, that's all I got. My chart is fresh, and this is what we're going to work with. Starting the next session, we're going to draw everything up and start over. Okay, good morning, guys. I woke up this morning and it is my off day, so I did go back to sleep for a little bit, and just getting up, did see that the NASDAQ is approaching at 50%, and we got a nice strong rejection, kind of like a double bottom into that. So I did end up taking the buy here on my evaluation account, and I'm thinking this one could actually run a little bit as well, but the first TP is right up here at 500. But if we wanted to, we could see this just go, but it is 11 a.m. as well, which normally I'm trying to be done with the New York session by then. So I think my plan here is to watch it closely, kind of give this a little room. And this one, since I don't have anything to do, as soon as it hits around my 500 level, which would be right there, we'll just trail and stop it on the way up and see if it wants to keep going or see price action at that moment. But this one is going green, so do a little bit of that. And yep, now we're gonna see what happens. Okay, just a little quick adjustment here. I was looking for where I could have my extended TP if it did want to break above this level, and I found this level over here. So that is currently where I'm going to keep my second TP for the day. But like I said, I would be perfectly happy, since we haven't really got a full TP win yet, to take my profits right here if I start to see any rejection at all. Another quick update. It is looking very bullish now. We had a little bit of an attempt to sell back down, and it held above VWAP. It's holding above this moving average. It looks beautiful. I think this trade should go to TP. I'm fairly confident that we're going to see a TP today, boys. Okay, another update. Price did break VWAP, and it did break this little temporary support. And the moving average is now trending downward, and it's fighting that as well. So this could actually go and break even me. Price was overall bearish anyway, so this was kind of another counter trend trade, but on the big scale, it did bounce off the 50 twice. So what I'm looking at here is the fib inside of the price movement we're at now, because it's obviously made its low and its high. So right now we can see it fighting this 50%, and hopefully it can break back above this 38.2. And if not, then we will take our break even and move on. But slightly sad. I honestly thought about closing this one early, just because as soon as I saw this failure right here coming back down, the third tap to break, it just seemed like the setup was failing. So I guess I could have taken some money, but trying to press less buttons nowadays. So we're just gonna sit here and watch. All right, this is the power of waiting and holding your trade and trusting your setup. It did come back down to that 50%. It broke through the 38.2 and then it rejected hard and bounced. So now we're right back where we were, but we have a much stronger bullish market structure here. So we will see if this will continue pushing. Okay, another quick update. I have moved my stop up beneath this support because it's touched it so many times and we've already had the bounce off of the 50%. So if it does break this support again, I think the trade setup would just be invalid. I've drawn up this descending trend line we kind of see happening here, validating, and then we have this one. So hopefully a breakout soon. This is looking like a breakout pattern in my eyes at least, but we're going to see what happens and we'll be back. Okay, it came down again, and I did end up adding a position right here to bring my average price up still below where I'd like my stop. So I'm actually thinking we're probably going to add one more if this flips bullish, and then my price will be right underneath this level here. So I'm right underneath this support that it's barely managing to hold, but I think I'm gonna be trying to get out soon, maybe just at the top of this because it is chopping up so bad. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 touches around this level. If it doesn't fail here, I just don't like what I'm looking at. So I'm kind of ready to get out of here. If it breaks back into this zone, and if not, we're probably getting stopped out if this fails. So we'll see.
Order filled.
Okay, we did see it kind of break back above that. So now we have our stop. 3 micros open, so we will be able to move our stop down, our take profit down, and just to the top of this range or slightly above this. That would actually be $1,000. But we're gonna start closing some of these as soon as we see this push up here. This could be opening bullish. That would be very nice for us. If not, we'll probably be getting stopped out very shortly. So let's see. It is fighting.
Order filled.
There it is. Just choppy mess. Was looking very nice, and it's just choppy mess. I think we're actually going to be done for the day there as well. Sadly, we're not ending in profit yet, but that is okay. We're managing our risk pretty great. Um, it is what it is. A little frustrating, but it's okay. It's all going to work out soon. Maybe day 4 will be our green day. We will see. And honestly, today could have been green. Like I said, I've been making some user errors that have caused me loss. So, um, yeah, we're gonna figure this out. All right, guys. If you did make it to the end of the video, I really do appreciate y'all sticking in. Please drop a like. Please subscribe. It would really help my channel grow. I'm not doing this for the views. I'm doing this for my self journey and the people in my Discord. My free Discord is in my YouTube bio. We have a lot of members that are active every day. We're always trying to talk and help each other, see the market from different perspectives. So this time around, I'm pretty happy with the day's work. I think that, if we can stay in the game long enough, you will see success. So even though we've had 2 back-to-back loss days, most recently my trading got really bad and I was probably not making it to the 3rd day. If I was losing the way I have been, I probably would have over leveraged or just completely blown the account over trading, doing stupid stuff. So hopefully day 3 will be green. Thank y'all very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please share with your friends that are trying to learn about trading. Maybe they can see the raw, real process. I am going to try to figure out how to record my live trades the entire time potentially and have the fast forwards through the cuts instead of just straight cuts. That way y'all could see the candles go up and down like some other channels do. I think that'd be pretty cool. That way you can just, instead of seeing a gap up or a gap to my stop loss, you get to kind of see the price action lead to where it did. But that's all I got. Thank y'all very much and have a great day.